Hello and welcome again to my channel, Chris's Caribbean Delights. And today is a nice simple recipe of oatmeal raisin peanut butter cookies. Peanut butter oatmeal raisin cookies. Any order you put them, they're delicious. Let's go to those ingredients and get this simple cookie recipe going. And in my mixing bowl here, I have a cup of sugar, a cup of brown sugar, and a 3/4 cup of white sugar, 1 stick of butter at room temperature, and we're going to cream that first and get it to a nice light fluffy consistency before we add anything else in there. I have here a cup and a half of oats. You can use a cup and a half to 2 cups. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour here, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of peanut butter. I'm reconstituting some raisins, 1 cup of raisins, and I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And I also would add 2 eggs to the wet ingredients. So let's have our eggs right here. We're going to start mixing our butter and sugar. Right now, I'm going to use a hand mixer. You can use a stand mixer, or you can use a whisk and whisk it by hand. So let's get the mixer. So I'm incorporating my sugar and butter. And we'll just stop and add the eggs one at a time. I will just let this incorporate. Add the second one, and we'll go from there. So we added our second egg, and we scrape down the sides of our bowl, and we're going to beat this until the brown sugar kind of melts and incorporates into the mixture. It's going to take 2 to 3 minutes or so I'll be back. And in this bowl, I'm incorporating the flour, the dry ingredients, the flour, the baking soda, and the salt, and give that a mix. So it's all mixed in there. You can either add the oats into here, or you can add the oats separately. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Right now I'm going to add the peanut butter. Add the peanut butter into the sugar and egg mixture. Okay, and then we'll give that a whisk. Give that a mix in here. And to this mixture, I'll add my dry ingredients. I'll give that a whisk. I'm going to finish this by hand anyway. It's going to get a little too much for this mixer probably, but I'll finish it by hand. See some flour onto the sides of the bowl. Don't bother with that. You know, just stop, scrape it down if you want. So, as I said, I'm going to finish this by hand. And I incorporated the oats and stir those in. I'm going to do the raisins, and we'll just fold this in. Fold the raisins in, and you can put some nuts in there if you have some walnuts or so. You can crush them a little small, and just incorporate them into the batter. So we're going to prepare a cookie pan, and we'll go to that process next. Well, I'm using a small ice cream scoop. I think this is the size that I want, so, and I'm scooping it in here. I'm leaving about 1.5 inches space in between it, so that when it opens up and it spreads, you know, they wouldn't particularly just join together. But, so just take your time, scoop them out, place them in your... I sprayed my pan with a non-stick spray, so it wouldn't stick. And you can make them as big as you want, you know. It's all up to you where the size is concerned, so. If you duck your fingers in a little water, if you're going to do that, use your fingers to get them out. It doesn't stick to your hand. So I'll go ahead and finish these, and then we'll be back with the finished product. We'll put it in the oven at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll be back. So exactly 12 to 15 minutes later, it took maybe about 13 or 14 minutes. Just have to keep an eye on it, and just to let your edges, I like my edges a little dark, so that, you know, you get that chewy consistency and that crispness in the bottom. But they're beautiful. I have to let them sit for at least 10 minutes in the pan and cool off before I really take them off. And then we'll oh, they're raising properly, and the bottom, look at the crust is nice and tan there. Yeah, so we're good. So once again, like, share, and subscribe, and these simple recipes are going to keep coming to you. And thank you for your support and your comments and your encouragement. Once again, thank you for watching.